Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. I'm your host, Lisanne Faye, and here before us we have our warden, Vicerana. Last time we traveled to Kadash Taig and helped Shale recover her memories.
I have a question for it, if it will indulge me.
Of course.
It chose to side with Caradon and destroy the Anvil of the Void. I agree with its decision, and yet the Paragon Branca was the reason it ventured into the Deep Roads. Why did it choose to defy her? It could not have known for certain that Caradon would be able to assist it with the dwarves.
Well, it was... You believed in Caradon. And I was willing to risk it.
I had no idea that was why it did that. At any rate, I wanted to thank it. It gave Caradon the end he wanted, and I'm pleased to have been a part of it.
Woo.
I will have to think on Caradon's words to me. It was a great deal to absorb, but for now, let us go on.
Awesome.
It has occurred to me that I have been... Excuse me. This is not easy. It occurs to me that I have been less than charitable with it since it reanimated me.
It occurs to me I'm not charitable. You've good reasons.
I have come to realize that it has been good to me. You have been good to me, even though you had no control rod to enforce obedience. I have never had one before, so I don't know how to thank you for being, you know...
A friend?
Exactly so. I followed you, expecting to find answers to my questions, but I think I have found something better.
Does this mean I get to be called you now?
No, it's a one-time thing. I don't want to raise its expectations to unrealistic levels after all. Oh, let us not speak of this awkward bonding moment ever again. To the road. I am listening.
Okay. Questions?
It doesn't have better things to do.
So, you're a female. I had no idea.
I did not think it needed to be said. It has never told me what gender it is, has it?
I'm male.
Good for it. I am sure that to other creatures as soft and weak as itself, that would be perfectly obvious. The truth is that whatever gender I was is irrelevant now. I am a golem. I have no gender. It will not become an issue.
No, not at all.
Good. Let us leave it at that.
All right.
Now, let us crush something soft and watch it fountain blood. That is a girlish thing to want to do, yes?
Yes. Yes, it is. All right.
I am
anything
listening.
No. Never mind. All right. Awesome. So, now we are going to travel to fight a dread beast.
Yes.
For which I shall take stun.
Yes.
When? And... Alistair.
Yes.
And we shall travel to the ruined temple. I wonder if I'm allowed to fight it. Actually, that is worth questioning. Am I allowed to fight it, even though I sided with the cultists? Strength. Let's give you a couple points in Constitution and point in Dex. And, you know what? Let's give you a War Cry. Okay, hang on. Where's the door? The door's over here. Okay. Alright. Because I think I get Colgrim's Worm? Quest item? Right. Or do I not? Oh dear. Okay. I guess I'm not fighting this dragon. Oh, well. Alright, so, worth noting. You side with the cultists, you don't get to fight on Droste. Right, just checking one last time. Alphabetically. Alphabetically! This is not alphabetical. Alright. Okay, fine. Fine. Gather party, venture forth, yes. Alright, because I got a few more things I need to give away. Alright. So, real quick, because I obtained something from Morgan, and I fully bought it for Morgan, knowing that it would go to her.
What have you there? A mirror? It is just the same as the mirror which Flemeth smashed on the ground so long ago. It is incredible that you found one so like it. I am uncertain what to say. You must wish something in return, certainly.
Simply a present for a beautiful woman.
I have never received a gift. Not one that did not also come with a price attached. Perhaps
Indeed.
there is a price to pay yet. Hmm? If so, 'tis deserved. Thank you. Truly.
Woo! Making Morgan happy. Awesome. Alright. Well, let's see here. What else do I have as gifts? I have a totem, which is, I believe, for Sten?
Unexpected. Thank you.
Not that he really needs it. Oh, gosh, right. Sort by type. Actually put things in order. Where's Liliana? Ugh. In all honesty, I think giving her this wouldn't really screw up the game mechanics too bad. But you never know. So let's not give that away just yet. Stud or Shale? Shale! You like me 100%. Let's give you a pet.
Ooh, shiny.
What are we going to name Shale's pet rock? Caddy! Brigadash. Alright. Okay. Use. Shell can demonstrate the joys of owning a pet rock. I kind of sort of really want to see this. So, we'll have to take a look at that. I really actually haven't done most of these before, so I thought it might be something fun. Yes, well, you were already at 100.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Let me see
I'm
your
sure
wares.
you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Okay. Because the only way I'm going to get around, like, messing with people too much is, to give people their prank as well as, their gift. And there's a couple of things on each end that I kind of want to see. Oh, man. And Leliana loves her shoes. So I think that's Leliana's prank, or is it the Orlesian mask? Oof, 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 oof. No, I'm certain it's the boots. The boots make way more sense. Alright. So. Because I do intend to give Leliana both items. But it's nice because then she can... Oh wait, where'd she go? Leliana! Let's give you the ugly boots first.
That's lovely, I suppose.
And then a fat loop.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
Yep, but you can use it now. So, put that on your item bar. And win. Well, let's give you your prank first.
That is nice. Thank you. A generous gift. Thank you ever so much.
But Wynn can now use the Cat Lady Hobblestick. Actually, is it only her? Other... Yeah, guess so. So, we'll have to play around with that. But not here, in the party camp. Instead, we'll play with it on the road. Because...
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
Let's take this party and go to Redcliffe Village. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh. Oh. Oh crap.
Spawn! Beware!
Do I? Oh. Oh. Do me a favor. Take that one out.
Very well.
Crap. It resisted. Oh, I think the dwarves are gonna be dead.
Run while you can.
Okay. Going to do this slowly
To
and
the
methodically. Alright, hang on. Where's my mouse? We'll worry about that in a second. Oh dear. Okay. F2. 3?
I'll kill it.
Okay. Let things... For some reason my mouse isn't working, so hang on just a second. I'm gonna unplug it, replug it back in. There we go! Now it's working. Sometimes it does that. Fortunately, I think that's a sign of one of the wires shortening. Okay, paralyze? Okay, alright. Shale, I'm relying on you to, like, pull everyone's aggro. Hi, what? Just fireball it. What are you? 5! What? When group heal. 5.
At your command.
I don't know why you're bugging on me, but it's annoying. Oh great. Oh no. Win. No.
Yes. Of course.
Okay. Alright, nope.
Is that all you got?
Okay, come
Very
on.
well.
Okay, that one. Crushing prison. Ugh.
This has gone well.
No, no it hasn't. It really hasn't, Win. No one died this time, but, well, except all of our dwarven allies. And Liliana needed to level up. Because of course she did. And a point in strength. Captivating song. Play. Alright, so. There's that.
You need...
Okay, blank vellum. Greenstone. Herlock.
Immediately.
Yep, all of our allies are dead.
As you say.
Oh, I was not meant to run into a fight with this group. But let us go to Redcliffe. Alright. So, Wynn, as we know, has the Cat Lady's Hobble Stick, which summons cats. This one is Fluffykins. Shale? So you can put Caddy
Just
down
don't order me.
and pick Caddy up. Can you pick Caddy up? I guess so. Liliana, what does your loot do? See? All nice and in good fun. Do you play any other songs? No. Jeez, cooldown on this is long. Come on. Mittens! So, while technically they look like the same cat, you do summon more than one cat. How cute! Alright. Let's change our party composition.
Horse feathers.
Of all the...
Pigeon crap.
Alright. Alistair.
Yes.
You should be with me. And that'll be it. Okay. So, real quick, because I've got a few things I need to follow up on in the village. And I mean, the nice thing is that I can follow up on... Or did I already follow up on them? I can't remember. Well, darn. Two of them are in Denaro. Okay. Okay. That one just will never be finished. Oh, yes. Right. Sten.
Yes.
Mage, 2 warriors. You know, just usual bro stuff. But we're gonna go talk to Dwim. What the? Getting stuck on pixels.
Very well.
In we go. Dwim!
Some fight. Reminds me why I left Orzammar in the first place.
I'm sure. Why is that?
Constant fighting. A warrior's life there is blood, ash, and dust. Though I'm not sure who's dirtier. These creatures are darkspawn.
I'm looking for the Canary sword you bought.
Now, why would you be interested in that?
It's mine.
You know, Farron didn't mention the giant he took it from was alive.
Why don't you give up the sword and we'll go?
Excellent idea. It's in my strongbox. Here's the key. Now, why don't you leave me alone?
Love intimidating people.
It will be done.
Sten's sword. And everything else. Alright. So over to Sten. Because now I have your sword.
Strange. I had almost forgotten it. Completion. Are you sure you are a Grey Warden? I think you must be an Ashkari to find a single lost blade in a country at war.
You're welcome.
I would thank you for this, if I knew how. And I could deliver a much more satisfying answer to the Arishok's question if the Blight were ended. Don't you agree?
Indeed. So you're staying then?
I am one of the Beresad. I have never abandoned the field with a battle unmet.
Well, we're glad to have you.
Indeed, it isn't every Grey Warden who has his own Beresad. I will see you reach the Archdemon. Lead the way.
Woo! Alright. So, Sten's all nice and happy. Let's see if I can make some other people happy. Let's see.
Vashaden.
Go away. When you're used to court life. Morgan.
Indeed.
3 mages and a warrior. That sounds like my Inquisition setup. But, you know, that's a discussion for another time. Namely, when I get to the Dragon Age Inquisition game. Yeah, speaking of, I am planning on doing the rest of the games in this series. And, well, place your bets now, folks. What will happen first? Will Dragon Age 4 come out? Or will I manage to finish all 3 Let's Plays? You know, I think that's a worthwhile thing, and actually it's completely unknown as to which will get finished first. So I don't mind making comments like that. Well, I could wish that Dragon Age 4 would come out sooner than when I finish posting all of my Dragon Age Let's Plays. I know that that may not necessarily be possible. Possibly it'll come out after I finish filming all of them. I do film in advance, at least with this. I like maintaining a bit of a buffer. Just because, you know, sometimes I get busy, I've got travel. But, Bantigan.
You return. Might you have news?
I found the urn!
You have? Wonderful. Let us go at once to Eamon's side and see if the urn's healing powers live up to their reputation.
Indeed. Alright, so we're healing Eamon. Oh look, magic! That kind of looks like Leliana's singing.
Where am I?
In bed.
Be calm, brother. You have been deathly ill for a very long time. Do you remember nothing?
Tegan? What are you doing here? Where is Isolde?
Dead.
Much has happened since you fell ill, brother. Some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Then tell me. I wish to hear all of it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, specializations. Provide nice things. Good to know. As if I wasn't already aware of that.
This is most troubling.
I'm sure.
There is much to be done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much.
Indeed.
Grey Warden, I know you did what you had to. I grieve for Isolde, but I believe that had you not acted as you did, it might have been far worse.
You could have lost your son.
I am in your debt. Will you permit me to offer you a reward for your service?
I won't object.
Then allow me to declare you and those traveling with you champions of Redcliffe. You will always be a welcome guest within these halls.
Oh, good.
And for you, Warden, a staff that belonged to Isolde's grandfather, himself a mage, I understand. It will serve far better in your hands.
Lovely. There's much else to do now.
Indeed. We have no way of knowing what Loghain will do once he learns of your recovery.
Loghain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very doorstep. Long I have known him. He is a sensible man. One who never desired power.
Yeah,
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell you.
Mad indeed. Mad enough to kill Kaelin, to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands.
Yep.
Whatever happened to him, Loghain must be stopped. What's more, we can scarce afford to fight this war to its bitter end.
Yep. You can unite the nobility against Loghain, can't you?
I could unite those opposing Loghain, yes. But not all oppose him. He has some very powerful allies. We have no time to wage a campaign against him. Someone must surrender if Ferelden is to have any chance at fighting the Darkspawn.
Then everything I've done is for nothing?
No, not at all. Loghain is responsible for heinous crimes, and I intend to see him pay. But our armies must be reserved for the Darkspawn, not for each other. I will spread word of Loghain's treachery, both here and against the king. But it will be but a claim made without proof. Those claims will give Loghain's allies pause, but we must combine it with a challenge Loghain cannot ignore. We need someone with a stronger claim to the throne than Loghain's daughter, the Queen.
Are you referring to Alistair, brother? Are you certain?
I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative, but the unthinkable has occurred.
Indeed. I think it's a great idea.
Tegan and I have a claim through marriage, but we would seem opportunists no better than Loghain. Alistair's claim is by blood.
And what about me? Does anyone care what I want?
Apparently
You
not.
have a responsibility, Alistair. Without you, Loghain wins. I would have to support him for the sake of Ferelden. Is that what you want?
But I... No, my lord.
I see only one way to proceed. I will call for a Landsmeet, a gathering of all of Ferelden's nobility in the city of Denerim. There, Ferelden can decide who shall rule, one way or another. Then the business of fighting our true foe can begin. What say you to that, my friend? I do not wish to proceed without your blessing.
You think this Landsmeet idea will work?
That depends. If we cannot get a consensus in the Landsmeet for Alistair, we cannot afford to oppose Loghain either.
Great.
Does that mean Loghain could win? A man who killed his own king, who has gone mad with power? Perhaps. We must see that he does not.
What about the Darkspawn?
Ferelden must stand united to defeat the Darkspawn. A fractured nation will not defeat the Blight, even given my army and those gathered with your treaties.
Wonderful. Couldn't we just kill him?
I'm not sure that would help our cause. We would become the criminals, and our accusations would become excuses. Furthermore,
right.
I'm not even certain where Loghain might be.
Fairly certain he's in Denerim. Where within Denerim? Probably the palace, you know, where he's ruling from. And what's stopping him from attacking?
Why do you think he had me poisoned? He wanted me gone without having to confront me directly. If I call for a Landsmeet, refusing the compromise and attacking Redcliffe will only support our accusations.
All right.
I'm sure he'd rather I died from the poison. Had the demon not interfered, that's exactly what would have happened.
All right. Seems we've got
Very
little
well.
choice.
I will send out the word. But before we proceed, I believe there is the matter of the mage, my son's tutor. He still lives, I understand.
He does. He is in the dungeon, brother.
Have him brought here, Tegan. I wish to see him.
Okay.
Jowan, what you have done is not in question. You tried to assassinate me and set into motion a series of events that nearly destroyed everything I cherish. What have you to say in your own defense?
Nothing, my lord. other than to say I am sorry. I expect no mercy for what I've done.
I see. Grey Warden, have you anything to say on Jowan's behalf?
He was once a good man and a friend.
Well said. You show more loyalty, perhaps, than he would in your shoes. And what would you have me do? As the injured party, my ability to see the merciful path is strained.
Give him to the circle.
True enough, and wisely said. Jowan, I hereby turn you over to the Tower of the Circle of Magi. May the Maker have mercy on your soul.
Thank you, my lord. And goodbye, my friend.
Now, back to the matter of the Landsmeet. We should head to Denerim as soon as possible. I can delay that, however, if you have other plans. I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me.
Let's go to Denerim.
Excellent. I shall make the arrangements. Let us be off to Denerim, and may the Maker watch over us.
This will be interesting. I've had Alistair in my party before, but I haven't had Morgan. It'd be interesting to see if other companions contribute anything.
Denerim is the heart and soul of Ferelden. It was the city of King Calenhad, the birthplace of Andraste. As stubborn as a Mabari, and as good to have on your side. If we defeat Loghain here, the rest of the nation will follow us.
And the Chantry.
By calling the Landsmeet, I've struck the first blow. The advantage, for the moment, is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself, to oppose us directly. He will strike back at us. The only question that remains is how soon.
Right now?
Loghain, this is an honor that the Regent would find time to greet me personally.
How could I not welcome a man so important as to call every lord in Ferelden away from his estates, while a blight claws at our land?
The blight is why I'm here. With Cailan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. Its queen. And I lead her armies.
It's been sounding like you rule in her place. If she rules, let her speak for herself.
And who is this, Eamon? Some new stray you picked up on the road? And here I thought it was only royal bastards you played the nursemaid to.
Well, you're admitting the royal part. That's a start.
I'm a friend to Alistair, your rightful king.
You should curb your tongue. This is my city, and no safe place to speak treason. For anyone. There is talk that your illness left you feeble, Eamon. Some worry that you may no longer be fit to advise Ferelden.
Illness? Why not call your poison by its true name? Not everyone at the Landsmeet will cast aside their loyalties as easily as you and these sycophants.
How long you've been gone from court, Eamon? Don't you recognize Rendon Howe, Arl of Amaranthine and Terran of Highever?
And current Arl of Denerim, since Urien's unfortunate fate at Ostagar. The Regent has been generous to those who prove loyal.
Bootlicking appears to be profitable these days.
Don't interrupt, Churl. Your betters are talking.
Like you would know.
Enough, Calthrian. This is not the time or place. I had hoped to talk you down from this rash course, Eamon. Our people are frightened. Our king is dead. Our land is under siege. We must be united now if we are to endure this crisis. Your own sister, Queen Rowan, fought tirelessly to see Ferelden restored. Would you see her work destroyed? You divide our nation and weaken our efforts against the Blight, with your selfish ambitions to the throne.
You're the one who divided Ferelden.
I was not talking to you.
I don't care.
I cannot forgive what you've done, Loghain. Perhaps the Maker can, but not I. Our people deserve a king of the Theron bloodline. Alistair will be the one to lead us to victory in this blight.
Oh, is that all I have to do? No pressure.
The Emperor of Orlais also thought I could not bring him down. Expect no more mercy than I showed him. There is nothing I would not do for my homeland.
Hate to tell you this, but that was at least 10 years ago. I think maybe 30 years ago by this point.
Bracing. I
Yeah,
didn't
no,
expect
30 years ago
Loghain
by
to
this
show
point.
himself quite so soon.
What do we do now?
Calling the Landsmeet is only the start. Now we must ensure that every noble there sees Loghain's duplicity. We have no small task ahead of us.
Indeed not.
We need eyes and ears in the city. Loghain has been here for months. The roots of all his schemes must begin here. The sooner we find them, the better we can turn them to our advantage. Go have a
Oh,
look
is that
around
all?
and see what you can turn up. Better yet, find the nobles who have arrived for the Landsmeet. Test the waters. See how many will support us. When you're ready to talk strategy, come upstairs to my sitting room. We can lay out our plans for the Landsmeet then.
Sure. Wow. Well, that one was already unlocked. Alright, so quick little blood control, sure. Yeah, so welcome to Denerim in much more fashionable style than how we've been having our trips to Denerim. This is where I'm going to leave this episode. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in, and in the meantime, in between time, take care, have fun, happy trails.